staring at you with no cover between you, just like bing, 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 bing. And then there were two teams in there. What were they doing? Fucking having a cookout?
Pretty much.
It's like Dark Souls, fighting in Dark Souls.
Come here, buddy. Hold on. And take a little bit off there. This is how we get some weight off. Slim Fast by Jason.
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
He says Slim Fast.
I'm sitting here and I hear this little like soft click, right? And I look through the corner of my eye and my wife is standing in that room right at the fucking door. But she's just standing there looking at me. I felt like she was trying to sneak up on me. She looked so busted when I looked around.
What you doing back there, creeper?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? I said, you trying to sneak up on me? She starts laughing, shaking her head. No, I think she was.
Oh, you know.
Alright, convoy, ready to go to La Poca?
Oh, we're leaving them? We're going deep, right, guys? Where are we going? Somebody place a marker? I vote right there. Fish is near me. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, no! What the fuck? What happened, dude? I was just...
I can't fucking breathe right now.
I was looking at the map. And then you both... God! Oh my God!
Can you attend to that down suspect over there?
Oh, shit!
Yeah, once you go down there, I'll grab you guys right now. 839 plus 1 is going to be gray and colored bulletin.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Enemy UAV overhead.
Woo! They're all coming in the house at the same time. Oh man, we gotta figure out what's got him tripping, because she won't talk to us until he stops. There we go, okay. There we go. Damn it. Damn it, dog! Lay down! Where's he at? Where the fuck's he at? Don't you worry about it.
No, dude, this hurts my heart.
You did good. Smack those highwaymen right in their mouths.
Oh, did I even look at it?
Like I said, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Probably doing something. I got guys up ahead the houses I'm heading towards.
Alright.
I went ahead and engaged him, dude. He was on a ladder, and there's trees between us I can use for cover. I had to, Nate. I'm sorry. I really did have to. He was on a ladder. So vulnerable. Dropped one. The other one's got level 3 armor.
The guy's a pretty good shot.
Got him! Let's go, baby!
Nice.
I don't want to know over here. Let me heal. One's right here.
Hello, precious.
That's the bitch that shot me.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice, guys. Victor Reed is the NFL.
Come here. Come here. You ain't gonna get away from me, boy. Come here.
Fuck your fast
Run.
tail.
Run.
Oh, fuck.
scaring me. Fuck. Please. Get away. Get away. Get away.
Damn, boy, you got moves. You got moves.
I don't got shit. Put that on me. Man, come on, just give up, man, please.
You give up.
I haven't got the money.
I don't care. You stop running now.
Holy crap!
Damn, that boy's fast. I do, don't I? Shit! Fuck! Oh! So, dude, I just fucked up so bad. What do you think, guys? That was not me. Definitely did not just fire on the planet.
What up, dudes? How we doing?
Oh, dude.
Let's see if I can get this to work here. Boom, boom. There we go. That's working. Aight then. A recruit in the House of Atreides. Oh. I need to see if I can figure out where the cosmetic vendor is. We can do that before we do anything else. Yeah. Cause I gotta pay taxes anyway, and we got a lot of stuff to take to the bank. Thinking might put rocket launcher on the freaking ornithopter, but I don't know if I can make the rockets yet. I'll have to look. If I can, I'm thinking about putting them on the scout, putting the scout in our vehicle tool, and then when we're flying the assault ornithopter, if somebody messes with us, technically we would be able to like jump out, deploy the scout, fight back if we wanted. I mean, last night, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the better choice to run. Damn, dude. The kick bots, bro. As soon as you go live, they're on your channel, dude. Just couldn't be me. That's good enough. Are we gonna get booted? I thought we were getting booted there for a minute. Yeah, the Atreides have a bad ass fucking
welcome
skin.
Would you like to how much Stellaris would you like?
For the ornithopters, I would like to get my hands on. I'm confident I won't be able to use it at recruit. I'm sure I'll have to level up to get it, unless it's not like that, you know, like once you're in the house, you get access to everything. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that is the Atreides skin. That's the one I want. I mean, that's the banner.
Always good to see a familiar face. What can I do for you today?
Reputation level 4, then you can get the MK4. So you can just, basically, it looks like you can buy an entire scout. It's kind of cool, but I don't know why you would want to buy one. You can make that. I'm not saying it's aluminum. Aluminum. Buggy variant. Still suit swatch. I'll definitely buy whatever that is with the light armor swatch. Sandbike variant. 20k. How about that? Weapon swatch. That's for the assault. Gonna be level 5 for that one. How about their light set? Ooh, 80k for their stronghold. Sure. There's what we're looking for. The light ornithopter variant requires level 4. Alright. So we gotta go 2 more levels to get it. Got it. I had a feeling. Hey, what's up, O'Malley? How you doing, bud? We'll look into the rockets on the ornithopter, maybe a deep desert attempt. See how that goes if we get attacked like we did last night, and then depending on how that goes, we may do some questing. Try to raise our house level up so we can get that badass looking ornithopter skin. Also, would be able to be nice to get the Blade Master unlocked as well. I'm in Discord, O'Malley, if you want to come hang out, dude. I don't know if you're just chilling or what, man. You're welcome. Come chit chat, dude, if you'd like. It pissed me off. Now I want to play 2042 again. Oh, did you watch one of the the meta videos I made? It was fun, dude. We had a good time on Battlefield. We always had a good time, especially on the infantry only, dude. Destroyed those lobbies. Even on the ones with the vehicles, we destroyed them. But especially infantry only. I do it every once in a while. I'll catch an old video. Caught myself flicking through Nate's the other day. Talk about ancient. That man hasn't uploaded anything since like we all played Tarkov together. That tells you anything. That game came along, bro. 2042. What up, dude? Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Did I keep my welder? Ah, there it is.
All right, there we go.
Better?
Yeah, I don't understand why. Every once in a while, like when my computer goes to sleep and then wakes back up, the audio driver just like, yeah, nah.
Must be doing something to it when it's asleep.
Yeah, like I can hear everything
a
fine.
Unwakeable state or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear fine, and yeah, all my audio, like that works, and it just, the mic is just like, yeah, no.
I don't think I will.
What the hell's going on in here?
Nothing.
What in tarnation?
Oh God, not that voice. The Duning.
Oh yeah.
The Duning.
The Great Duning.
Yeah, I was telling this motherfucker that I was just scrolling through fucking videos and came across an old one of his video like montages of us playing Battlefield, and now all I want to do is fucking play Battlefield.
I'm not getting sucked into that again.
He said no.
No, not it's.
Oh, I can make
as
these.
soon as I get it running and get it all working out right, I'll just be like, I can't stop. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
We can make that. And aren't they working on the next Battlefield anyway? Like it's supposed to come out soon.
6
p.m.
Battlefield's.
when they're trying to revive the whole whatever the fuck, their fire ring, whatever the fuck that thing was.
Oh yeah, that was actually kind of fun though.
Their version of like Warzone, I guess.
It wasn't that bad. Battle Royale, that's what they.
Yeah, Battle Royale. Yeah, that's
between now and March 31st, 2026.
Now, if they do it right, and they make that part free to play, and not having to fucking spend $79.99 on a game to play that,
yeah,
that's, I think, would be a wise choice.
I would like to see some buildings blow up. That was like the best part of the
destruction. Mm-hmm.
They needed more of that, the Bad Company 2 touch, where everything fucking blowed up.
Oh, that was so
You'd be in a house and it would just collapse while you're in it.
or the, what was that, Vietnam, where you could just like mow down the complete forest.
Oh yeah, just fucking all the trees would fall and shit.
Yeah.
Actually, what was that? Was that Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4? I guess, with all those trenches and the fire map.
Wasn't it Battlefield 1 that they did that on? Like the second or third one? I'm confused, but yeah. I know they had a bunch of ones.
Battlefield 5. Firestorm.
No. That was the Firestorm was their Battle Royale version.
Oh, what were you talking about?
There was like a Vietnam era map that was all like trenches and everything.
I thought it was Battlefield Vietnam.
No, it wasn't Vietnam.
I know what you're talking about because it was like a World War revisit. Wasn't it 1? Or no? Was it not 1? Battlefield 1 didn't have the trenches?
Battlefield 1, yeah. Battlefield 1. It was World War 1. With the train. Of course.
No, it wasn't the train.
Battlefield 4 also had it. With trenches.
Yeah, it might have been Battlefield.
Of course, I'm just asking AI here. Bad Company 2 is where you can destroy the most. That was fun.
Get my fuel cells.
Mosquito plane, whatever you call it.
It's called an ornithopter. Yeah.
Mosquito. The horsefly. Are you back at work yet?
Me? Oh yeah, I've been back.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I only took a month off. See if we get attacked again.
I wish I could take a month off. I miss being retired.
It was nice. It was. Won't lie. I enjoyed having that time.
To play games or to spend with the family?
I mean, you know, I did a little bit of both.
Yeah, well, yeah. Al time or family time? That's the real question.
I had both. It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, over the last 2 weeks, we've been covering for another business like ours, and another family-owned one. And it's like, oh no, it's usually not that busy. Yeah, they lied.
Yeah. It'll be fine, they said.
Right, no, it usually isn't, but it got really busy. Which I don't mind. But it's like one of those things. You go from dealing with, we had 220 customers last year. And then you go into something where, like now we have, if we added all this up, now we'll have we're on track for 277, I think, this year. It's, added another 25 more to us. Oh. I'm not meant to work like this. What do you think, I'm corporate?
That's definitely
I
been hit.
cannot find this fucking map.
What?
No, I was looking for this map that was like scorched. Other than the only one I'm actually finding is Verdun Heights, but it's not it.
Was it Battlefield?
Yeah.
Saw on Battlefield on the Western Front. Oh no, wait, sorry, that's real life. Firestorm.
That sounds familiar. Was that the Battle Royale version?
No, it was in the Second Assault DLC. They had Battlefield 5 Hamada in the North African desert. Devastation.
No, Firestorm is the.
It's Battle Royale.
Like, I'm looking at a page of just all the maps, and I just cannot find it.
I can't remember if this is where we were at last time we got attacked or not. I don't think it was. Somebody's gonna get this, dude. Yeah, there's definitely a note there. Oh no. Well, is that what I think it is? Is it going that way?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So my kid is away at camp, and we just called. He broke his glasses. He's like, "Can you send me contact lenses?" I was like, "Well, you have your other glasses." He's like, "I don't want to wear my BCs." I'm like, "You gotta wear them, dude." His mom doesn't know what BCs are, and they didn't know what they are. I'm like, they're called birth control glasses because you're never gonna get laid wearing. Looked in the mirror at all. out the map?
No, I gave up.
Okay. I still think it's Bad Company 2. That was that's the one that you could obliterate the most.
Yeah, no, it was like all green and shit like that, the beginning of the map, and then like when you turned around, like got over the crest of this like hill into like a valley, the whole valley was just decimated, gone.
Seeing that it's been mined, it just makes me feel like I'm gonna get fucking run into a weird dude of people.
Yeah, Barca Harbor or Panama Canal. From Bad Company 2. Or Valparaiso. Or from BF4, Zavoid 311. I'm going all from.
I can't believe I think I left that in the base. Damn. Big civil bads. We don't have our mining laser on us. Oh no. Well, let's look for some spice real quick before we get back. Good to know though. H6 has got some big resources right now. Must have swapped it for something and forgot to put it back. was a spice below there. I see the ring. Yeah, that makes sense. Any more? Just a question. That one already looks tapped out. Well, all of them can. I mean, it's just, you notice if you watch the speed on the right side, you end up hitting a plateau where you're not going very fast. It's kind of like a perfect point between how much altitude you're losing and how much speed you have. For this one, it seems 90. The Scout's much better at gliding. The Scout will glide at about 170 kmh and lose very little altitude. I bet this one's already been hit. It's small. Oh, what in the world? I don't know what that was. Does not look realistic? Probably is not. For the size of the vehicle, I'd say it probably isn't at all. Yeah, I feel like this is one that's just falsely rendered. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. Yeah. Unfortunate, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna go take stupid dog out for a stupid walk on this stupid evening.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
So is it like
is.
17,000? Even?
No. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be like 80.
Yeah, it says it's 87, but you know, like 98. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I like the way they kind of remind me of dragonflies, you know? The ships do. I think it's cool. I enjoyed the movies. I actually just recently watched them. I haven't read the books, but the movies were really good. Definitely enjoyed those. I don't think we're gonna get so lucky today on anything, dude. I forgot to bring the mining laser, so our only hope was to find some spice. It's not already been ravaged. Oh, we've hit the edge. Alright, we're gonna go back to base, dude. I mean, we can't mine, and our spice prospects have not been looking too good this run. I found one field that looked like it was intact and it had already been looted. It just hadn't rendered properly. extra video. Sand out here. A lot of open sand. Once you're out here, though, I'm not gonna lie, the deep desert's a little underwhelming, size-wise. It is big, but like, I don't know. It just it felt like it portrayed it as being much of a bigger map than it was. And I think it's weird how each grid is its own server. You like constantly connecting in and out of servers. I don't know, it just seems odd to me. Technology, right?
I hope eventually they make it so it just you can host your own just plain old PvE.
For Dune?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You can host a server right now, but you can only host, like, it still ties you into all what was being explained to me last night. You got, like, if you host through Nitrado, then then all Nitrado servers that you pay for get hosted together. You can't host your own server. I know that for a fact. Like your own off a box, like we do everything else. But you can pay to have a server that essentially, quote, is your server, end quote, that you can turn on and off. I'm pretty sure that's the only controls you get, though. And it gets tied into all their other servers, so it's, I don't know, dude. It's like kind of a moot point, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, like, with like Conan, like the longevity of that, the reason why that game is because they, one, they allowed mods. Two, you know, they allow you to do whatever the fuck you want with it. Yeah. You know?
And you may end up hitting that sometime. Right now, they're definitely trying to push a live service MMO feel.
Yeah. They're really trying to push, you know, the whole, as a solo player, you're not gonna really make it. You know, they're really pushing for like guilds and large clans and shit like that.
Which is what feeds off the movie, of course. The culture of the movie.
Yeah.
It's annoying though, because like what I was telling, I guess his name's Dante. I always call him Shadow. Last night, he went to a server, joined a huge clan. You know, he got, and that's the thing you got to look at. He got bored with the game really quickly because he joined a big clan, went straight to the end game. You know, had a lot of help, I would say. So you didn't really have to like grind to get to anywhere. So like, I don't know. I've thought about like us, Mav and I are the only ones in this guild. I thought about like merging with a bigger guild or something, but then it's like I feel like it's gonna take away my enjoyment of the game. Because big guilds are at the end game and will probably give you everything. Yeah, they'll probably give you like tier 6 everything. And then I won't have to earn a thing, and it's like, I feel like I'll get bored with it.
Game over. Yeah.
And you become one of these assholes that flies around the deep desert just attacking people. Just to attack them, you know? No rhyme or reason.
Because you've already got everything under the sun that you need, so if you lose your ship, oh well, big fucking deal. I'll just...
Probably got 20 at base waiting.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm out. I'm right back. Right.
Yeah, I saw that argument the other day in the Deep Desert chat. I was flying around and these two guys were going back and forth. They were PvPing each other, and one of them was like, haha, I destroyed your assault interceptor. And the other guy was like, haha, I've got like fucking 20 more, dude. I'm not concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what they're trying to push for and stuff like that, trying to make it this big fucking, thing. But I think for longevity, they need to allow everything to be on one server. And allow, people to mod it and stuff like that.
Well, for longevity, they'll have to release stuff to the community. Like, now they'll have to come out with stupid amounts of content.
Yeah, they're gonna need to keep pushing content.
And my thing
But
is,
for
I mean, Dune has a limited IP.
this.
Right? Like, you can only add so much if you're going to base it off of another story unless they give you the rights to just make shit up.
Need more Dune movies.
Gotta make more movies so we can keep the game alive. Yeah, like last night, dude, I didn't even go near the spice fields because it was like the server was very busy and I knew that those would just be saturated with players. Most of which are in big groups and, tend to attack people. So I was like, I'll just go get, like, basic titanium and stravidium. That's tier 6 crafting material. I'm sitting there mining a rock, dude. Guy comes out of fucking nowhere, just starts bombing my shit. And he was, like, terrible. I outran him. He was in a scout, and I outran him in an assault when I thought there was... should not have happened.
Yeah, see, I think it's just me. I think I'm just, at my age now, I just don't give two fucks about PvP shit, anymore.
And like last night, I mean, I didn't fight him. I just got in my shit and flew away, but it was annoying. It's like, dude, why are you fucking with me? Leave me alone, dude. Go bomb a spice field if you want some PvP. Those guys will fight back. Of course, now that I think about it, that's probably the exact reason he didn't do that, because they would have fought back, and he's probably been dumpstered a few times. I'm also annoyed myself. I flew all the way out to the deep desert and forgot to take my mining laser with me. I gotta go back and get it. It was a wasted trip, dude.
Nice.
It'd be quicker if I take the scout, but the assault carries more, so it's like, I don't know. Of course, last night
Do
I
those
didn't get
depict
close.
other ships and stuff like that moving, or?
Yes, those
Or
were
is
players.
just okay.
Those were all
Okay.
players moving around. Yeah, there's the main map, which is all PvE except for the crash sites. The crash ships are all PvP in the main map, or PvP enabled. And then you got two main cities, Arakeen and Harkonnen, or Harko Village, which are, the two different. I wonder if they're going to add another city then, because they're talking about adding a third great house. Damn, I'm whiffing like crazy. Get something out of this. I'll get some bodies.
Found them.
Now this is just what, basic NPC camp or something?
Yeah, these are basic NPCs. I'm taking their corpses to turn them into water. Yeah, as you advance in technology, you develop a table that just basically juices the entire body for all the water it has.
Oh, sweet. So basically you have a Vitamix at the house.
Yep. Yeah, we're rocking 2 of them right now. It's the best way to restore your water supply after you put a dent in it, crafting. Because, you know, Dune, everything's water. You don't have to eat to live. You just water, and water. But as you go into the higher areas of crafting, everything starts taking water to make. Oh, wait.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Speaking of, it's time to put some bodies in. Let me see if I accidentally put it in this one box. No, it's not in there, dude. I don't know, bro. What I did with that thing then. Huh. That is wild. Did you use?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Put it in here on accident, maybe. No. That is crazy, dude. Maybe I accidentally ground it up last night. I don't know. It's not on me, right? Yeah. Double check my boxes, but we'll have to make another one. On the boxes, bro. That is nutty that I guess I destroyed it last night, not paying attention. Fair enough. Oh, good thing we have materials to make more.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Trying not to get murdered. Excuse me. That's probably the favorite base that I pass every time I come through the deep desert. A guy built a penis. It's there every week. So I guess he used the gun that turns it into a schematic. Yeah, he puts it there every week at the entrance. That's like the one thing you see when you come in. To do, man, like even if I get a bunch of titanium and strontium, almost everything that requires the plutonium that those two things make also require the thing called spice melange, which means I have to start getting spice. That's gonna be the toughest thing to get, I think.
Yeah,
because that's the one thing people are always fucking camping out, dude.
This is all like PvE area that you're in right now, or is this PvE?
So if you look at the top of mine, as long as that's yellow under the numbers, it's PvE. So used to, after the first row, which is right here, and you'll see it catch up on the stream in a minute, like it was like the first 2 rows or 3 were all PvE, and then everything was PvP. Now PvE goes up, like half the map is PvE now. But I'll be honest, I never came to the deep desert before that change. If the resources are the same now as they were then, it should have been that way to begin with, because everything up to the current PvE line is aluminum, in which you can get on the main map. So, you know what I mean? Like, if that used to be PvE area, it was kind of silly to have it that way anyway. There was no reason. It's not tier 6 shit. Really, all they've done is they've increased the real estate on what you can build safely in the deep desert. Because in the PvE area, they can't raid your base. Or they can't break your base anyway. I mean, you know, I guess if you don't build it right, they can technically raid it if they get in, I guess. I also saw apparently people were doing this thing where they would just ride the PvE line a lot and dip in and out the fight. So they've added a 20-second delay when you're coming out of PvP area before it unflags you as damageable. And that's probably just because some asshole was abusing the line to fight. Like, you know, you dip in where he wouldn't take his dip out. Yeah,
shoot,
yeah.
get out, shoot, get out, shoot, get out. Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of players have been complaining about how, you know, ornithopters are the meta for PvP. You know, the goal is to break yours, and then when you get out, they just keep hitting rockets on you and killing you. So I honestly anticipate if they're gonna try, because they want people to fight on foot, but right now there's no point. Like, why would you get out of your ornithopter where they can't hurt you? Once they're out of theirs. So I would imagine what they're going to end up doing is they're probably going to make it to where rockets from ornithopters don't really damage you as a player, only your vehicle. That's what I figured they'll do. They'll try to combat that complaint. I see a spice plume, I think, way up there. Yeah, it is. I would never make it to that, dude. That's like more than 9,000 out. That's probably getting gobbled up right now by people. Yeah, I've built up 1,000 duraluminum. So, like, if somebody takes this thing out where I can't fly it, I would just pull out my scout on my vehicle tool, jump in it, and fly away. Like, it's like roughly 500 duraluminum to build a new assault ornithopter.
Thinking of how scary that is. You're by yourself, then all of a sudden like a giant fucking guild, and then there's like 15 fucking or whatever helicopters fucking
I've seen
just
videos.
coming in all
I
fucking together.
haven't experienced that yet. My only PvP moment was that one guy last night being a dick. But yeah, that would be mortifying. You're sitting there just minding all happy chipper, and you look up and you can't see the sun anymore.
Yeah.
But I've seen videos of people getting done that way, and it feels dirty watching it, so. It feels real dirty watching people get done that way. Shadow last night was like, man, maybe if you yell for the Duke, they'll quit. That guy was attacking me. I was like, if he was wondering what I was aligned with, he would have asked before he fucking hit me with rockets. That man did not care. He was just trying to practice his PvP on somebody. One thing I would love to eventually hit is the end game where you get the carrier ornithopter. It's like bigger than this one, and you get the sand crawler machine. It looks like a giant vacuum that you can take out to the big spice fields and vacuum up all the spice sand off of it. Because apparently you can get like 50,000 a run from using that thing, which is a obscene amount. this motherfucker. Make sure he's not trying to dive bomb me. I heard him land near me. I don't trust him, dude. I feel like a guy's trying to sneak up on me. Did I tell you about the two that Mav caught sneaking on us one day when we were out here together?
Nah.
Bro, it was nuts, man. Like, dude was paying attention and I wasn't. We came up on like this capturable point, which the great houses can fight over for like influence or whatever. Well, I didn't know what it was, so I'm like running right at it. It looks just like this thing in front of me here. It seems like a weird hologram looking thing. So like I'm running directly at it because I didn't know what it was. I was curious. I was like, dude, what is this thing? Well, unbeknownst to me, like in a little crevice off to the side, there were two guys crouched down, hiding, waiting for some dumbass such as yourself or yours truly to go running in there. And as I'm crossing the threshold, I was like, dude, no, it's a trap. And I turn around, the guys are like jumping down, trying to grab me. Never ran so hard in my life. I think this guy's mining. It sounds like he's mining. I'm gonna choose to believe that. Mining, then realistically he should have storage on his one, I thought. And if he has storage, you can't have rockets, so unless he's like me and has a one in his tool too. I think it's pretty cool, man. A lot of the aspects of the game. I don't mind the PvP zones. I was saying last night, I wish there was something they could add to give PvP more meaning than just griefing people, you know? Like, I don't know. They can make like a palace building somewhere that if you control it, you get a percentage of all taxes paid. That'd be cool. Kind of like the magistrate thing on MOE, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? I think that would be. I mean, and that would give PvP a more meaningful impact of like once a week or whatever. People can fight over those. Or hell, even if it was 24/7, anytime you could take over. for the deep desert so I can figure out where all these resources are. I'm not just blindly running around looking for them. People in the game chat bitching about the new buffer between PvP and PvE. Some Struvidium to go with this all. It does kind of give me, thinking about it, gives me a little bit of the Sea of Thieves vibe, right? Like, just thinking about it, what if I park my ship here to go in this cave? Like, I can come back to find my ship and just cannon, you know? Remember that pucker factory? You'd be on an island doing a quest or something? You cannon fire, boom! Oh, shit!
Yeah, fucking break. Schooner.
That or you look over and your ship's just sailing away without you because they raised anchor. And there goes my ship. You're a thumper. Close. Like I'm thinking maybe I can get in there and grab a little bit before, you know. So that's the goal. Looking around, I just expect to see like a fucking wave of just...
What the hell's that big?
That's a crashing ship. It's, you can get resources out of them too. This looked a lot bigger than it is, but if anybody else saw it, they're probably coming still yet. Grab it and run, dude. That's gonna be my only goal here. Oh shit. Shahlud? No, Shahlud. Bitch. Oh, that motherfucker. He tried to jump, dude, and get me. He's coming back, dude. He's pissed. He's taking that shit personal that I came back so quick. That's good enough. Well, I can say I've gotten a little bit of spice. Dano in chat, will I get shot at I-5? Somebody made their character name Shahaloo. That's the name of the worm.
Yeah, I like that. He's like, well, you will now, probably.
Yeah. Thanks for telling us where you're at, buddy. There's like a fucking fleet of Thopters heading his way, I bet. Not bad. That's 5 melange. Take it. I'll take it as long as I don't get got in the process here before I get out with all this.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Come get me.
Hope nobody robs me. I've got so much loot. Trying not to get ganked in Dune right now. what scale though do you want me to rate it? Like for its PvP, its MMO experience, survival, or just overall? Because it's a new take. They're trying new things, pushing new systems, and I mean, you know, they do a good job. But for survival, overall, I'd give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10. 8 probably. The building is enjoyable and really decent. Actually, the building system, I love the fact because you can like place holographic blueprints of almost your entire base before you spend a single resource to build it. So that part's really cool. There's also a tool that you can copy your entire base and then place that blueprint somewhere else and build it there, which is pretty nifty. I mean, if you build a really nice looking base, you don't have to worry about, like, you could literally just recreate that thing, you know? So that's really neat. The fact that you only use water, I mean, it really gets to the Dune nerd in you, right? If you've seen the movies, read the books, whatever. They did a really good job at capturing the movie or the IP of Dune. So it's got 6 tiers overall, right? You start out at tier 1, it's very basic, and then tier 6, of course, is in game. The tiers feel rewarding as you move to them. There's a lot of grind to get between tiers, but it feels very rewarding, the difference between them. Thinking about getting it. I don't regret buying it. I was on the fence. I wanted to get it just because it was a new survival MMO game. The PvP thing had my interest. And so far, I've not been griefed. I've had attempted griefing, but nobody's actually killed me yet, luckily. But I was on the fence about it, dude. The PvP looked neat, the whole game premise, and I love the ornithopters, you know, the dragonfly helicopters. But I was on the fence, dude. Mav kept sending me like videos of him playing, screenshots, whatever, and I took the bite, and I don't regret it, man. I've gotten a lot out of it already. I mean, I'm at 82 hours played. So after I tried it and enjoyed it, I went and upgraded to the mid edition, which was like 20 more bucks. So I'll have all the like upcoming DLC and stuff if it comes out, as it comes out. So pick it up for a day and then not touch it. That was my concern. And you know, Mav was the only guy I knew playing it, and I was like, you know, I may not play it if I don't have anybody to play with. And that was not the case. The first 3-4 tiers of the game, I played completely solo. I was actually in tier 5 when me and Mav moved and consolidated our bases together. And now we live together, dude. Like, I'll wake up, I can tell he's been doing stuff. The water reserves will be higher and all that, so. If you could talk the boys into getting it, I think you guys would have an easy time. The game is built to be a social game. I mean, you can play it solo. I've basically played a lot of it solo so far. But having a group of people would be very, very much, it would take away a lot of the grind. Be very helpful. I mean, shit, if you and just you or you and a couple of guys get it, you're more than welcome to jump in the world and server that I'm in. I'd help you guys out, get started. Had it on your wish list since it was announced. Yeah, like I said, I was eyeballing it, dude. I was on the fence. I ended up getting it. I don't regret it. I enjoy it. I look forward to playing it every day. So Yeah, and I think O'Malley's the same way. He said, you know, he gets it for cheap. He'll probably grab it. It's definitely, I thought it was worth the $50 personally, but it is definitely worth any sell price it goes on. 10 out of 10. The combat's very, very satisfying. I haven't fought players yet, so, yeah. But in the PvE aspect, the combat's very satisfying. Yeah, that's what Nate was talking about when I was pestering him. I was like, "Dude, you gonna get this game and come grind with me?" He was like, "Well, it's hard if you write it." I get it. He didn't want to, in his thing, he didn't want to like get it, play for like 2 days and then get sucked into Tarkov. So. Definitely recommend it, yeah. Like, you look below here, this is some guild has taken over that island. Might just play something old I own. I know O'Malley has a 7 Days to Die server up if you want to hop in. It's in the information's in the DB Discord, I believe. With the latest build of that. Unfortunately, I was already getting into this when the experimental and the stable 2.0 7 Days to Die launched, so I barely touched it, man. But I have played a little bit. What I played was fun. I enjoyed it. Hi, Naya. How's it going? Yeah, well, that's the thing. How is there a guy already here? Jesus Christ. He must have known it was getting ready to explode. But yeah, I was telling O'Malley, dude, the end game, the very end game is out of reach for me currently, because to do the very end game, you got to build a crawler, a carrier, and you'd have to have some security. So, I mean, you'd need like 3 or 4 people to safely do the end game. I got you. The game is louder than it used to be. Looking over the
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. Yeah, I got you on like 20% without it blowing up my fucking eardrums from that afterburner, bro.
I'll fix it. Hold on. See if that helps a little bit. A little bit. That sounds chaotic, Jay. I'm gonna be honest. Is that a little bit better, Naya?
Yeah, I think you still may have to raise your mic volume to match the volume of the game.
I'll just bring it down a little more. The master even. 5 there, 5 there. See what that does. That's better. Now it's like showing it's right close to the same level as my mic. And it's just the afterburner that's that loud on the Assault. Normally I'm flying the Scout, which isn't quite as eardrummy. Closest I've ever came to that, Jay, was I used to play Cal Online, K-A-L Online. It was like a Chinese-based think WoW, but from China. I don't know if you ever played it. It was a really fun game. I enjoyed it. But every week, or it was every month, I can't remember now. It's been a minute, but like every week or month, you could fight over this castle that allowed you to. You basically got percentage of all gold used during that time for your guild. So you're talking about hundreds of people fighting over a singular point. Oh, it was, dude. It was always so fun. I mean, my guild was like 5 or 10 people. It was just a group of buddies. But we would have a blast, dude, just running through that battlefield, just PvPing. There was one time we almost captured the point at the castle. You should carry me in Warzone. Dude, I can't carry anybody in Warzone. I haven't played that in so long. I'd get my shit pushed in on Warzone. I'm lying. I played when Verdansk came back for a while. It was fun. It did get old quick, but it was fun. Faction war. And that's what I liked about Cal, because there would be like these political under the table deals where guilds would band together and help the main clan hold the castle, and then they would give them a portion of the tax money. I don't know, I just feel like shooting people today. Damn, what kind of day have you had, Naya? You angry, huh? That's where a punching bag comes in handy. Like a legit punching bag, not a person who you deem a punching bag. I feel like I need to go ahead and just say that. If I still are beat, I just go fuck some shit up. Go postal. Hey, I've got a clip of you somewhere, dude. Going fucking ham one time. We were surrounded by cops, and this guy, like, I don't know, he hurt your friend or something, and you didn't give a fuck. You had like 10 cops pointing guns at you, and you still gutted him. That's hardcore, bro. Metal. After Naz, I just remember, like, there were like 10 of us pointing guns at you. We're like yelling at you not to do it, and you still just right to the gut on the guy. Stabbed him. I mean, don't get me wrong, you got gunned down, but like, bro, I was gangster. That was pretty gangster. Yeah, I remember there were some NVL claims. I was like, well, I mean, yes, no, like, I get what they were getting at, but I don't know. It felt generic to me, bro. It didn't feel ungeneric or out of character for me. For what it's worth. Wait, there ain't no way. Okay, I was gonna say, ain't no way I got that much. Ain't no way. In chat for a long time, and I'm assuming eventually they were like, yeah, you're good, right? I need to do a blood run, boys. We low on blood. Hey, I get it, dude. I don't recall ever having any sort of hard feelings about that. I just thought it was gangster, bro. Like, I feel like you heard the what was gonna happen. Like, you heard everybody saying they were gonna gun you down if you did it, and I think you made a conscious decision that it was worth it. Yeah, I'm glad somebody took up for you then, because yeah, I would have hated to think you got in trouble for that. That's one of those don't backseat RP me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I remember that though. I do remember he hurt somebody or something, or was trying to. I do remember that. And I mean, for what it's worth, you took it like a G too, like getting gunned down and stuff. You know, you weren't salty about it. You were like, yeah, it is what it is, you know. Okay. Do it again if I could, basically seemed like your attitude, right? Yeah, those were the good days, man. Didn't even know it at the time, right? Didn't even know. Let's see what we're low on before I do a run. Let me see if we're low on anything before I do a run. Bumps again, dude. Fuck, man. All right, that's easy though. They're close. Yeah, I agree, man. Those were good days. I enjoyed them. But I'm the same way, man. I miss it so much. But I've tried a couple times now with small servers, bro, and I just, if I go again, I'm almost of the same mindset that Maverick was saying, that I'm just gonna go to like a big, high populated server. Because the last handful of tries with small servers, it's always ended terribly. Problem is you got people that are in charge of things that don't have the character skills, social skills, characteristics to be in charge of a community. Jesus Christ, I missed 3. But, you know, like they just can't manage a community. And I've been on both sides of that. I've been on one where everything was capital punishment, and I've been on one where there's just never any recourse for bad decisions being made. I cannot see this guy through that fire. I mean, like B-Star, right, dude? I got singled out and punished for something that everybody in that server were doing at the time. That shit was crazy, dude. But I've also, I mean, I was in a server where a guy literally rage quit in the middle of a scene. Admitted to doing it. Admitted to it. Didn't even get banned. Received a warning. Didn't even get like a timeout, bro, you know? And what was wild is it wasn't his first offense either. That was the crazy thing. Dude had already been warned like 3, 4, maybe even 5 times for just shit RP. Rage quits in the middle of an active scene, logs out, just leaves, bro. And gets another warning. Yeah. Me either. To me, my thing is like to me that's one of your capital offenses right there, dude. Or you're like your highest offense outside of just being a absolute shitlord. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of that somebody could do worse than that is like just saying wildly inappropriate things to somebody and making them uncomfortable. That's it. Rage quitting in the middle of an active scene, that's up there, dude. And it's not, if it's not bad enough that they rage quit, it's the fact that they admitted it, that they did it intentionally because they were mad that things didn't go their way. I mean, there's, you know, play salty, pretend salty, whatever, and then there's I actually am angry salty.
Yeah, see, I've stopped getting salty over it a long time ago, all that bullshit in RP.
It's just a game,
because
right?
I know,
Like...
yeah, well, for one, it's just a game, and two, I know, okay, now it's time for me to give the cops the fucking world's hardest fucking time in the cells, and getting me into the cells.
That reminds me, remember when you and Fish were giving me Mav and Walker just God, you were just being absolute little shitters, man. We could not get you in the cell to fucking save our life. And then what was it Walker done, dude? Oh, he stripped down naked and was chasing Fish around on his Crim character in the cells while you were fucking just destroying me and Mav because you could tackle us in handcuffs. And I remember we started fussing at him in character like it was RP, dude. You know, he was getting in trouble for inappropriate behavior or whatever, and he rage quit, dude. Right in the middle of that. I'm gone. Yeah, fuck you. I quit.
Wait, who is it? Walker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the worst part is not only did he rage quit, but then he wanted back in a couple days after he calmed down. And I was like, I mean, dude, I wasn't having it. I told him, I was like, I wouldn't fucking have you back, bro. Like, you took it so personal. Because then he blew my DMs up the same night, telling me that I gave him PTSD. I gave him PTSD for telling him in character that he was going to get a verbal reprimand for chasing Fish's character around naked. I'm like, it's a first of all, it's a fucking game. I was like, if it bothers you that much, you don't need to be playing.
Yeah, don't even get me started on Walker.
Oh, I can only imagine. He is the biggest crybaby I've ever met in RP.
He's a big reason why I left next.
I am not shocked. I'm assuming he cried about you then.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's very much the type of guy, and I mean, I don't like talking ill about anyone, but he is very much the type of guy that I think he genuinely has issues, and he likes to make, like, they're always somebody else's fault, bro. Like, you know, his unhappiness is always someone else's responsibility or because of someone else.
Reveal yourself.
There's someone here. Identify yourself. They're coming.
Yeah, Bolin had told me that you, somebody had been complaining about you because you were, quote, cop baiting. And I was like, I told Bowling, I was like, they're probably just mad because they can't fucking catch him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then like that was part of the fucking part of the tickets. And it made me fucking laugh because he's not smart enough to know that it's called a rat strat. And he kept on referring it to as rat straps with a P.
Rat straps.
And, yeah, and literally, like he wouldn't even respond to a store robbery
if he knew it was you.
Because he knew it was us. Yeah, because he knew it was us.
Wow.
And
that sounds like the guy that rage quit on Night Moves and said it was our fault because we camped out the drop-off area. And you know the sad thing is we didn't know it was a drop-off area. We just went in the direction he was last seen traveling. Like, why would you go towards the drop-off area while cops are chasing you?
Yeah, well.
But that doesn't surprise me with the whole refusing to come out, dude.
Like literally, and the worst part was that he called it rat strats. I called it just fucking driving. Like I literally made a couple turns, and he wrecked out from a local behind us.
Sucks, but it happens.
You know, so I made a turn, and then I went down between two houses and went down to the beach and went back towards the city. And everything that, apparently I do. Yeah, like literally, I did not have to do rat straps against any cop in that server. Literally, not a single one of them. I literally just had to fucking drive. So, crying because they can't outdrive a 55-year-old dude. Some young kid can't outdrive an old man. In a video game, so he say, there was a few other things in there.
Common,
so,
yeah, just totality thing. Yeah, I get it.
Who's that?
Reveal yourself. What got me the worst out of the whole thing was that because of me using the rat straps and the rat straps.
He got you saying
I got a 48-hour fucking ban out of it.
Wait, they banned you because he was upset that he couldn't catch you?
Well, because the cop beating and blah blah blah, which was a whole other thing that because
holistically it's all cop baiting.
Yeah, it's something. It's more than that, but literally, part of it was that we found a cop car, and of course, as criminals, we were like, "Fuck yeah!" And then it was not just a cop car; it was a fucking interceptor, and it was just in a parking lot, sitting there all by itself. So of course, we stole it. And then we made a deal that we would turn it into the cops if they would let instead of sending a guy to jail, it would just fine them in no time. We would turn the cop car in, so as soon as we pulled up with the cop car to turn it in, they opened fire on us with ARs. So they started a little fucking war with us.
I will say I don't see that going well. I was like, I feel like that's how that's some lawless shit, like the movie Lawless, bro.
So like we after they opened fire for us, we went, we had repair kits, repaired the fucking car and shit like that. Was another thing. He said that I was admin repairing the car constantly and shit like that. And that I was playing with like player blips on and shit like that, which you can see in my stream that I didn't.
I was like, and I'm not throwing off on you, but Nick's had a bad history of admin abuse, so.
Really?
Oh yeah. There were certain ones that would revive themselves in the middle of gunfights. Caught on stream, or not on stream, but recordings of people that were slumped over, not being slumped over anymore suddenly.
But yeah, so that was like a whole copy fucking thing or whatever. And the worst part was that I woke up to this great big huge fucking this fucking essay, and someone was banned and my admin powers were getting removed until I talked blah blah blah. I never even got a chance to even like defend myself before it was just him. Yeah, I never even got a chance to defend myself.
Well,
it was just here. This is your punishment.
That's the same thing I went through, bro. I mean, Walker rage quit me and Mav when we were trying to have some like cop RP with him, where he was getting his pee smacked for literally chasing a suspect naked while fucking Cleater was beating the fuck out of me and Mav in the cells. That was the whole thing. It was we weren't even mad that he was fooling around with Fish's dude. It was that he done it while we were asking for help with dealing with your character, right? Like that was the whole thing. I was like, it was grossly unprofessional. Was the angle we were taking, and he wasn't even getting in official trouble, dude. He was getting a pee smacking. It's called a verbal counseling. It's a talking to in character. Apparently triggered PTSD with the dude. He rage quits. Wants to come back a couple days later, and I told him, I was like, you can go to LSPD, but like I wouldn't have you back. And then next thing I know, bam, you don't have a department anymore. Oh, by the way, we're hiring back Walker, even though he rage quit in the middle of the scene, and probably should have been fucking punished for that per rules, right? And then I turn around and they're like, oh yeah, you're losing your department too. So I feel it, dude. I mean,
I do kind of understand the department merge. In a sense, for a small server, You know, just to have one unified
My thing
force
was, though,
at the
with
time.
that merger, it felt, because it came right on the heels of that, I feel like there was more to it than just that. That was a rationalization. Because I couldn't disagree that it was good for like a small population server. But when it comes right on the tail end of me making Walker mad and refusing to hire him back, it felt personal. Like, it felt like, fine, if you won't do what we want you to do with your department,
from
we'll
being
take it
on
away
the
from you.
inside, from being on the inside of, you know, and hearing and stuff like that, yeah, that was not even, it was more or less the low pop. And, you know, China.
Because I'll be honest with you, and James kept getting mad when I brought this up. They didn't bother to tell me about the fucking merger. The only reason I knew about it before it happened, before the announcement hit Discord for everybody to find out, was because Maverick told me. And they didn't ask him to. He told me the merger was coming, or I would have found out, and I only found out a few minutes before the notification anyway, to be fair, like a couple hours at best. But they didn't even bother to talk to me about it. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna merge it. No, you know, hey, what do you think about this? We're thinking about merging.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And I think that's why it made it feel so personal, was the fact that, you know, it's kind of the same prospect of your ban, right, or whatever. I just wake up to find out my department's gone the day after I have it out with James about how Walker shouldn't have been hired back to PD since he rage quit in the middle of a scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that Kentucky ginger. That's all I gotta say.
How was your, did you
What are
take
you
your
talking
dogfish?
Yeah, I took him on a 3.5 mile walk.
But he's a happy puppy now. Tired
Yeah,
puppy even.
He's crashed out on the concrete.
O'Malley was just filling me in because I knew there was a reason O'Malley left. I just didn't know why he left Knicks, but he was just filling me in on what happened. And I was like, well, you know, it's kind of what happened with me. I upset Walker, which in turn upset James, and felt like I got my department taken out of spite for it. And so I kind of understand where he's coming from with he just woke up to get fucked because Walker wasn't good enough to catch him.
It wasn't Walker. It was, what's his name?
No, it was Walker.
Well, I saw the ticket that it was, what's his name? The new guy. Crusher. That's who wrote the ticket on.
No, it was Walker that did.
No, the original ticket was from Crusher. I was there when it was all going on.
I've got the screen. I have the screenshots from the tickets, dude.
Well, no,
it was originally Walker. It was originally Walker's ticket, and then James removed that ticket, so I couldn't say it anymore.
Yeah, that was Crusher. That wasn't Walker.
No, that was Walker.
Did Crusher put a ticket against
Would you
too?
like to dip? How much there are?
Then I guess he did. Then I didn't see the Walker ticket. All I saw was the Crusher ticket.
Because the Walker ticket was probably
Got
removed
hidden away?
before you even woke up and saw it. Yeah.
Because it was there when I got up at like whatever 5:45 or 4:45. So. Oh well.
Yeah, May 31st, 12:38 a.m. Mercurius is
You again?
Is fucking Walker.
What now?
Yeah.
I
hate it, man.
Crusher's VOD. So yeah, dude, the whole place is just falling apart. There's nothing. They don't even.
Yeah.
They don't go on there anymore. So it's like whatever.
That's kind of what happened with Night Moves PD, man. That it became what one person wanted. It was supposed to be like 3 or 4 of us. I noticed a trend of what one person wanted always happened. And when I stepped away, Mav tried for a little bit. And Mav got tired of it when I was no longer there to voice an opinion. It was just Mav against that one person, and Mav stepped away, and it just, from what I understand, it kind of folded in and imploded on itself.
Yeah, I don't know. I miss RP, but I.
Same. Not for the drama though.
Yeah, I'm good without the drama and shit like that.
Oh yeah. And MRP is not online right now.
It's not set for restart.
Oh, it's 8:46 p.m. I don't know what the restart is.
I don't think they. I was just saying it should be up.
Nah. Yeah.
Git may have done like a quick restart. He's, you know, if he's working on a script that has to have a reboot, he'll reboot it. So maybe that's what happened. That dude is a fucking maniac with scripts, bro. He just constant crunching, dude. Works his ass off. I'll hand it to him.
So is O'Malley.
Yeah, no, very much the same vibe and energy of fucking just grinds that shit.
Yeah, that's all I did for like 2.5, 3 months straight for 10 to 18 hours a day, man. Just went ham on shit.
You still show up in MRP's Discord streaming.
Oh, me? Well, it's because I'm a booster, so I get like a special role. They took my streaming role away when I quit PD.
Speaking of boost, we might dump some more boost into ours so we can actually get a DBU tag.
Do what now?
I got to drop a couple more boost on the douchebags.
I just
you're gonna get the DBU Discord tag.
Yeah.
I just boosted it. Just need 3 more.
Try more. I probably can move my 2, I bet. I don't remember what the timeline is between moving them.
No, it's not really moving them. I think what it is that you is when you re-up your Discord, you get more boost.
Yeah.
I thought you got like so many a month, and like you could
get somebody a year.
Reallocate them, and you can only have so many boosts for so many servers going at one time.
Yeah, actually, I think it's one more.
One more what? Sorry.
I think it's one more boost.
It's not letting me like move my boost, it's wanting me to buy a boost. If you need level 2, it says you still need 3 more to get to it. But like it's not letting me move the boost I already have. It's like buy a new boost. They're only $3 more a month. Like, dude, I have 2 boosts. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to look. Here we go. There you go. I was able to contribute. Figured it out. It's in the options. I like how when you, if you do it through just the generic menu, it doesn't mention moving them. It's just like, oh, you can buy a new boost for $3 more a month. Do what?
I'm gonna go back over to the Nick's Discord and hang out and talk to them with this one. Because they did get a little pissy at me because I was just like, I go to so many different, Discords. I don't want to have, limited myself to one, and it's not like, we're a crazy popular server right now. They didn't say anything else to me about it.
Were they trying to make you exclusively for Nick's or something?
They want me to put the tag thing on. I'm like,
oh, okay. Right, for the Nick's Discord. I got you.
I'd like to get one that says ass. That'd be nice.
Put the peach symbol next to it.
DIX dicks.
We meet again. Let me see. They belong to the informant. Let's get back to work. We've located some of the... Hope you're not squeamish.
Spiral deserter. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Painting my basement. I'm gonna make it dark.
Dark like my soul.
Yes, but I found we were at we were fucking around. We went to IKEA the other day, and they had a really nice color up on the wall. It was like really dark, but it wasn't like black.
Wait, what are you talking about? Black?
I want to paint my basement.
I wouldn't paint shit black if I was you. You know how
I know,
hard
not
that
black.
is to recover.
Okay, I've been in this house 28 years. I don't think I'm going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you ain't covering that without some primer, dude.
A lot of it.
Well, it's just a darker greenish blue. Oh shit.
It's a Gabru.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was trying to figure out. Wait, I'm like, oh, that picture didn't fucking load. I didn't realize that was a color fucking.
Yeah.
I'm like, the picture doesn't load, bro.
It could get a little darker, but I just.
But do you want it to actually look like a cave?
Well, I mean, I don't mind that. I want a dark color in here because it's been fucking eggshell white for 28 years. So.
Oh yeah. And it's not really eggshell anymore.
Oh no, I repainted. I've had the house repainted like 3 times so far since I lived here. The interior. Other rooms have changed colors, just I never changed this one. So my guy is free at the end of September, so I was just thinking about it, just painting this room.
Yeah, wife wants to repaint the fucking the den slash living room, TV room kind of fucking thing, and I'm like,
That's when you're like, go right ahead, have fun.
I'll hook you up with all the fucking tools and
I'll even buy the paint.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's already a given.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Bro, I just realized that it wants me to fuck, dude. I was not paying attention. That's annoying because I don't have a blood bag.
I forgot my VPN is on. I'm like, why am I getting fucking English Brit Benjamin Moore? Everything's in pounds. I'm like, fuck. Oh yeah. Stupid VPN. Now the real question is do I leave the ceiling white? Which I probably will.
I probably would leave it white because then it would be extremely fucking cave-like if it was roof and walls.
Yeah.
You need some kind of accent to it.
Let's go get a blood bag and we'll drain into it. Where did Bolin run off to?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in like a fucking week.
Hope he's alright.
Yeah, as soon as you lost, like I hit him up going, "Hey, we talked to Scott." No, since you lost power, I was just like, it's not normal for you to turn your computer off for like 3 days. So that's why something had to have happened. Like just doing a death check because he's still alive.
Yeah, it was pretty hairy, man. We had like 110-mile-an-hour winds and shit.
Glad your house stood up to it.
Yeah, glad a great big giant tree behind my house stood up to it.
Bro, and my luck it wouldn't have. He would have landed on my shit.
Oh, dude, the area is just fucking.
You don't even have a basement, do you, there, pal? Do you?
Me? I'm in my basement right now.
Oh, I thought you only had like 1 floor.
I mean, it's like it used to be the old crawl space style basement that was finished, so it's like not even 6 foot tall. You wouldn't like it down here. I have to crouch walking through. Oh, not crouch, but like bend over to fit through here, and I'm only like 5'10", 5'11".
It's a good thing in a chair, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just like thousands of fucking trees just gone, man.
You'd be fine. You wouldn't have to crouch.
Like the street, like right below me, man, like that whole street had like 9 or 10 giant fucking trees come down and just snap every single fucking pole on the street.
Sounds like y'all had a tornado, dude.
No, not officially. They call
not officially, but we kind of did.
I mean, we had the winds.
What, buddy?
The 110-mile-an-hour winds. That falls under basically what an EF1 would be.
Get a snack,
But
big guy.
there was no actual funnel. It was just.
I'll be right back.
We just got destroyed with what they call is the microburst.
Oh, so it wasn't even. You got the same effect of a tornado without the coolness of a tornado. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And with it coming over the mountain and then down in with the valley channeling it, it made it even worse.
Nice. What games? Like, are you gonna do a kind of like all kinds of games, or do you have like a specific type of game in mind you want to run?
But yeah, literally the 3 main roads out were just fucking completely impossible. Like they just opened up the one road today. Finally got it open.
They had some pretty bad stuff in Texas too, though. I mean, like a flash flood that did a lot of damage, right?
Yeah. Fucking wiped out the fucking camps.
Yeah, so like a bunch of people got ganked in that, dude.
Yeah, like 60 dead or something like that. I think was the last.
I
think
remember
27
seeing
of them.
Like a sheriff or somebody, or I know it was like a fire chief, I think, actually. He got and they showed a picture of his car, dude, and it looked.
Oh, it was.
You could see the radiator fan, and like a few hoses, and it was just, oh my god, dude! I was like, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not trying to be dark or nothing, but they're like they're unsure of his condition or whatever. Like, bro, if he was in there,
yeah, well.
Maybe that's the darkness in me, but I'm just saying that dude is gone if he was in that car when that happened to it.
Yeah, I think the one camp alone is missing like 27 kids and counselors together.
It's terrible, dude. And for once, like that's the one storm thing that went through here that didn't hit my area like crazy, you know? We got a lot of rain, but we didn't get like anything crazy winds or nothing. And we didn't get more rain than what we could handle even.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't like winds or anything. That was just pure, just fucking flash flood. I mean, that whole area where it happened is basically, you know, you got like Hurricane Alley, fucking, you know, fucking Tornado Alley, you know,
well, that's
in the
Flood
States.
Alley.
Well, that's known as Flash Flood Alley. That whole area, all those low-lying areas are all known for flash floods.
That was something that gave me some comfort. Somebody was showing a map where they're predicting, like, you know, let's say that there ever is a global warming crisis and the ice caps melt. You know, certain areas are like just out the gate. They're going underwater. And it was showing a map of like the final new continent that would be with those volumes of water. And I'm in a good spot, bro. My area is not going underwater.
Property, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got beachfront property, man.
That's the sad thing. Looking at it, my area will still be like considered central land area. It'll be so far from the water on all sides.
Well, it's just that also the elevation that I'm at too. So
Appalachian Mountains is, you know, my area. So
what? That's what I'm on too. I'm Appalachia.
The Appalachians.
Yeah. I'm in what's called the Endless Mountain region.
Yeah. Kid sitting next to me having a honey bun, living his best school break life, dude. Middle of nowhere. Are you low or high elevation though?
Yeah, I feel that whole middle of nowhere. We have one traffic light in our town.
So the town next to the city I live in and work in, they were a one traffic light town, and then they got rid of the traffic light and did a roundabout. So now they're a one roundabout town. They don't even have a traffic light anymore, bro.
Well, we had two, but they turned the other one into a blinking light.
Yeah, son. In a minute, buddy.
And which the second one that we have literally is no reason for it. And the funny part is that there's literally no fucking traffic, and a car somehow still hit a fucking pedestrian at that intersection. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm even, I've been playing with the idea of switching from municipality to sheriff's office for my actual job.
Yeah. Chasing warrants and evicting people. Nice.
That's better than writing fucking tickets, dude.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Which one's a better service to the community? I mean, I guess aside from the evicting people, it's kind of hard to argue that one.
Yeah.
That one just sucks all around. I mean, and you say that, but usually the people, and from what I have seen, that get that treatment are usually very well deserving of said treatment, the evictions. I'm sure it's not always the case, so. Let a good honey bun, bud. Okay.
I believe my wife said she got some of the Nutty Buddy fucking soft.
Yeah, the crack cakes.
Yeah, I'm just not sure where she got them hidden.
oh no, dude.
No, she gotta hide them from the kid, or the kid will eat the whole fucking thing. So.
Well, it's like today I ran by while I was out getting some other errands. I went by the store, and when I was on my way putting stuff up, the wife was sitting in there feeding the baby, and like I got the we've been eating these dark chocolate Oreos here lately like crazy, and for sweets and stuff. But like I'm putting them up, and I don't know why I could just feel somebody's looking at me, and I look, and she can see me through the door from the living room, right? And she's just staring at me, and I was like, "Don't you be eating my fucking cookies!"
Can you get out of there?
Yeah, I can, bud. I went too far. But we've been in the more so even than like Oreos, dude. We've been in the kick of those like specialty ice creams, you know. You like the I don't know, fucking Moose Track shit like that. That's kind of been our go-to when we're sweets. Of course, my oldest, he doesn't like anything in his ice cream. It has to be plain. Plain chocolate, plain vanilla, plain strawberry. Can't have fudge swirls, can't have fucking brownie bits in it, nothing. Because I can. The son said, "Why are you telling them about me?" That bridge? It's faster to fly, buddy. Say it takes so long. Yeah, Nuggy here, man. He got into it when I was playing 7 Days because it looks a lot like Minecraft. He loves Minecraft. They take all your money. You're not wrong. Ooh.
Go up a little bit. You see, go up a
Go up?
where we get to a base. You shelter. Shelter. Up one first.
Isn't? Oh, this is not my base, buddy. I don't build bases as fancy.
We meet again. What were the results? That is... That's all I can say for now. A gang of Harkonnen, go to the testing state. Find the intel. Do whatever it...
Number 29. Should be up here, right? Yeah, alright? A blizzard? You mean a sandstorm? It's not that cool. Yeah, my kid's like, you built that? No. I live in a box. You know, Mal, you should get this game, and then you could do like this one TikToker I saw. He charges people to build bases for him in the game.
Oh, really?
So, because basically you could place down the land claim thing, build the base, and then destroy your land claim and let somebody else claim it. So you could build the whole base and then like give it to them. Yeah, he builds like big, extravagant bases and then does TikTok videos of the tour. I haven't figured out yet if they pay him in-game currency or if they're like paying him real money. No, he's not. He's trying to kill me.
Kill him! If you done it,
Mm-hmm.
teleport.
Again? I
Yeah.
can't. Just can't right now, bud.
While
Traditional school.
that.
He's on summer break right now. I'm going to, bud.
Yay! Oh.
Identify yourself.
It's alright, we took care of him, bud.
Sorry.
You did? Why didn't you tell me about it?
Yeah, because I got women, right? Earth.
The earthworm? Yeah, I hope there's not one of those down here.
Go in there. Here. And
Think so?
here. Ace.
There is, isn't there? You did? Well, I didn't.
Okay. Earth.
Hmm.
Right. didn't know you. Thought you were just wrong.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia Manis here, head of testing station number 29. My fellow station leads are constantly reminding me of what...
No, that would have hurt me. Think there's gonna be a guard somewhere? Might be. Good call, bud. Good call.
Warned.
You did warn me, didn't you? Okay.
Review.
Did you? Yeah, I will here in a minute. Did I? Just a boss. Okay. Oh, that was smart, wasn't it? That right?
I would not.
I can only teleport when there's an enemy nearby. And I don't see any, so... Wasn't. What doors? Those aren't doors. Those are they're like cabinets. Nope. Yeah, that's always been there, bud.
Welcome, honored guest.
Yep, we're done. The Doom? Hope not.
Hurry!
Why? Everybody. We're blinking right now. Oh, you're talking about winking. You have to hold it with your hand.
We meet again. Fantastic. Let's see what you found out. Yes. I do. We're still sifting. Katrina was... She's the missing... My superior. As someone less official. Based on the previous... My superiors didn't... Perhaps you're right. I eagerly await... Do whatever... Our path... I'm at the edge. Thank you.
Is that right? I think this game still has a graphics memory leak going on issue.
Really?
Yeah, it happened
Made it through
yesterday.
that.
Well, yesterday, the longer I played, the lower my frames would go. Like, every hour I'd lose it. It's like I was losing 10 frames.
Yeah.
And then finally it crashed with an error that there was no more graphics memory available. So I feel like it's just, it's just gobbling up. Yeah. I looked over, it's like I noticed it's starting to get a little choppy playing, and I'm getting down to like 80, 90 frames, which is low. Oh, she ain't gonna make it.
Take it you're not a heat mirage. Who are you? A bit late for that. Even if I wasn't dying, there's no going back now. Anton always was sweet.
Nothing much, bud.
And naive. I envy that. He was practically a kid when I trained him. An orphan turned soldier. May as well ask your questions. Only thing I have left is... Of course you are. It all leads back to Skorda. He was my... Yeah. I was commander of the Catheria. Skorda asked me to carry some cargo aboard. No records, no questions. I agreed to all that. It's just how it was with Skorda. We got ambushed over Arrakis. The Catheria.
Don't do
the
that.
Delphus and the Euphoria. It'd be a kindness not to... But if you're looking for Skorda, the only one who could have known those particular containers were of any significance wasn't what it seemed. Whatever it was. I held each of them while their bodies liquefied. I think my body held out so they wouldn't have to die alone. But I'm fading fast. I called and called. When I finally contacted my superiors, they were worried about diseases or contamination. Time passed. A lot of it. She told me to leave. I don't think there was ever a plan to help us. I think we were just a petri dish to be studied. Poor Anton. He's getting the hint. I could tell. He's just slower to let the ideals go.
Is it? Oh, is that right?
No!
Has been.
I see someone. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
Gosh.
Alright, I just realized
Later, man.
Later.
I could barely hear him. I didn't realize he said he was leaving.
I don't think of. No. Back on. Back on.
No, I gotta go down, buddy, not up.
I see someone.
Identify it.
I require backup.
That was a secret.
Yeah, it was a secret.
Secret.
It's too late, buddy. I done did.
Our secret. That is.
Who's that? Steal yourself.
Dad. That's her.
Is it?
Oh, get away.
You did.
All the way up.
No, the airport can't get us right here. I agree. You do. Well, I can show you what he looks like. Yeah, hold on.
It seems we both yet... Katrina Clore, puddle of gold. And they knew. She was. We could have saved her. I don't want your damn report. Listen. It seems we both yet live.
I am, son. Patience. Where does it want me to go? This is 3,000 meters away. That? An old shit, buddy. No, I'll show you later. See him? Hey, went underground. See him? Stop doing that because he almost got me there. I could. My son wants me to intentionally get eaten by the worm.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad idea.
I bet there's an achievement for it, so probably strip down like completely naked. Because anything you have on you when you get eaten by the worm, it's gone.
Oh yeah, it's toast, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in PvP, anything on your hotbar, you keep when you die. The only thing you lose is your backpack, right? But worm eats you lose everything.
I did not calculate seeing you today. Correct. Let's see what you have there. Why hasn't Anton... I see. Anton Tolliver's dilemma. This war of a two. The answer then become your moral flexibility. I'd like to work with you. Then I hereby... There is also Simone. She is spying. It is only a captain's score. An unknown insufficient date. I will insulate the sandflies. Originally at their structure. I would like you... Alacrity is...
Yeah, I'm getting ready to in a minute, buddy. Yeah, to get that achievement, I think the best thing is strip yourself down, and like when Mav's on, I'll just have him fly me out to a sandy spot. Drop me off and I can jump up and down into the workshop. So. Eat me! Big guys. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Ow. I'll just do, bud. It's just part of the game, bud. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the building pieces for the House Atreides is pretty cool looking. Hey, bud. Hey. Okay, buddy. Okay. All right. It's gonna be it, dudes. I was gonna run it for a couple more hours, but I've got an early appointment tomorrow, so we're gonna call it. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed it. Hours, a little bit of deep desert, you know. We actually got some stuff, and then a little bit of questing so we can get that ornithopter skin. Probably no stream tomorrow, but maybe Thursday night if nothing's going on. And if not Thursday, I promise we'll get one up Friday or Saturday for sure. But enjoy your evening, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Be sure to follow the channels. See you soon.